Hi everybody, I'm Jeffrey LaFrancois from the Meatpacking District, and welcome to a new episode of Meatpacking Unpacked. I am delighted to be joined for the second time as a guest on our show today by Joanne Kwong, the president of Pearl River Mart. Hi Joanne.
Hello, thank you for having me again.
I know, and in person this time.
Wow, yes, oh amazing.
We were on the squares last time.
We were on the squares, yeah, bad Wi-Fi, everything, yeah.
You've told me, I think, that you're a bit of a foodie.
Oh yeah.
And today we're gonna visit some restaurants that either pivoted or opened during the pandemic.
Ooh, I love that.
And of course, you have experience in opening something during the pandemic.
Oh boy, yes. It was October 2020.
Right.
We opened up our fourth store in downtown Manhattan, Pearl River Mart Foods. It's half market, and then we invited 4 different existing New York City businesses to be with us in residence.
But it's a family institution, right?
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about
It
it.
was started by my father-in-law during a time when trade with mainland China was embargoed. So he's a crafty New Yorker, and he found ways to import goods. So he made friends with longshoremen, he drove to Canada.
That's great. Well, on a food tour, we'll go.
Yes!
Our first stop
Yes.
is going to be Three Owls Market, which is a little elevated bodega-esque woman-owned business. They opened right before, and then they pivoted their model during the pandemic to do a prepared foods order and have your fridge stocked. So it's called Stocked. And everything from like your weekly grocery delivery to a friend of mine had a baby, so I sent them a week of groceries of like all prepared food.
You are a good friend.
Thank you. Shall we pick something out?
Ooh, I love it.
What'd you get?
I got the gougere,
Okay.
which is
It's
very
got, like,
fancy,
cheese
and
inside
it has
right?
cheese. So yeah.
I'm starting opposite, and I went with their salted chocolate chip cookie. So, cheers.
Very good.
It's like
I love
popcorn.
it here.
It's really great. You can do your mini grocery shopping if you need to, and it's just been solid for the neighborhood. In fact, it's kind of funny. Suzanne, the owner, never expected to be like stocking beer and selling beer.
Interesting.
But during the pandemic,
Yeah, that was like number
people
one
needed
seller.
to buy their beer. You have to pivot to meet the needs of the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Chelsea Market is probably where you spend the bulk of your time when
Yes.
you're down here.
Yeah.
Right? Well, welcome to sort of the southern part of the district.
I love this block because it's so peaceful, and not that I don't love, the sunshine and the plazas, but this is such a great secret block. Yeah, I love
Washington
it.
and Horatio. It's a little charmer of a corner.
I love it. This was delicious.
Light bites where
This
we're
is our
each
appetizer,
spot.
yeah.
Exactly.
So what's up
exactly.
next?
Ooh, so next up is another spot that actually opened during the pandemic. It's called BB, and it's just a burger joint just up the street on West 12th Street, sort of tucked away.
Fantastic. Love this subtle.
Yeah,
very
it's
subtle.
really cool.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers, shots.
I did a better job than I thought I was going
9
to.
a.m.
As we know, Meatpacking District, they get their meat literally from right next door.
No way.
At the meat co-op. Yep, so it's a really great burger shop. Meat from right across the street.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Right,
Shall we
should
dig
we
in?
dig in?
All right.
Oh, amazing.
Oh, God. Yes, please. This is delicious.
Oh, that's so good.
I'm happy.
How was your eggplant?
Oh my God, it's so good. And the dangerous part about it is they take like a piece of American cheese and they put it on the grill, and so it's like fried. It's crispy, fried cheese. That's delicious.
What are your favorite places in the meatpacking?
They're all my favorite places, Joanne.
They're your babies.
I like it because it's like a pick your journey kind of neighborhood. Here we are having shots and beers and burgers after our sort of classy, elevated bodega visit.
I think of the meatpacking district as like super fun weekends, the place where people go.
Yep. We learned 2 years ago, it was exactly, just how important the tourist dollar was to meatpacking.
So it's home sweet home.
I know.
15th Street,
Chelsea Market.
Yeah.
Here we are. What were the early trends that you noticed last year when things sort of started coming back to life?
Ebbs and flows. But I think New Yorkers really want the city to come back.
Yeah.
So they would come out to eat. It was the largest outdoor dining structure. For Lunar New Year, we knew that people were a little bit still hesitant. People were kind of in these structures, these pods, and they felt safe, it's still festive. So now that we're kind of getting back to normal, which is great, it's, now it's just like, it's Friday, it's time to eat. Thank you.
Thank you.
So this part of Chelsea Market actually opened during the pandemic.
Okay.
So it was in addition to the lower level, which is known as the Chelsea Local. So you can get groceries.
So the
and-
side street entrance, you can
It's
sort of
secret.
dip down.
It's secret. New Yorkers
I
love
like
the inside
that.
scoop. Yeah.
Okay.
Wonderful purveyors here. So Dixon's is my neighbor.
Yep.
Manhattan Fruit. Zach and
Saxony
Zoe.
cheese and Zach and Zoe.
Saxony,
is here?
amazing,
Oh my God.
amazing.
Dangerous to
Yeah.
go by there sometimes.
Yeah. But welcome.
And wait a
this
minute,
is
where-
that.
what is-
Yes.
where are we?
It's a vision. Pearl River Mart Foods, welcome. Yeah, and it's all Asian foods and things that we really love. So it's not a huge space, but it has the things that are staples for sure for cooking. There are baos, noodles, boba, kimbap.
So why don't we take a spin around?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, cool. Chili Central, it looks like over here. Is this teas?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
So this is by the ounce. So hi Maria. How are you? This is Jeffrey.
How are you? Good, thanks.
The sweets are terrific. I actually love our frozen food section.
Ooh,
Put
let's
them
check
together.
that out.
Yes. Dan is the general manager of Kimbap Lab.
Kimbap is like a Korean hand roll. It's similar in look to sushi, but it's in seasoned very differently. It has beef or like other types of meats along with a lot of vegetables.
Okay.
And the rice is going to be seasoned with sesame oil, so it's a different flavor, but it's very good, it's very healthy as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it is delicious. So we have to get a little from everyone.
Of course.
So
Because
we
there's
have
4 different options
Yes,
inside, right?
4
Okay.
different stations. So Kimbap Lab, we have a tofu rice triangle, and then we have from Tea and Milk bubble tea.
1, 2, 3. There we
Yes.
go. Cheers.
Cheers!
Oh,
Mm.
look.
So that's the yubu tofu in there.
That's so
Yeah,
good.
delicious. And it's a perfect on-the-go meal.
Yeah, I didn't know about the little snack
Yeah,
pack.
yeah.
Oh my God, I love it.
From Mao's Bao, we have some impasa bao. Eddie Mao is the chef behind Mao's Bao, and he will put anything in a bao. So he's put Oreos in baos.
Oh
he's
my
put
gosh.
pizza in baos.
All right.
His mind is very creative.
Why
so,
not?
Yeah.
So we've had a lot of fun today,
Yes.
obviously. But it's also been a really, unfortunately, challenging time for Asian New Yorkers.
It has always been very common in Asia, just as a matter of courtesy, to wear masks. Like if you have the sniffles or a cold. We had employees who would be on the subway, they'd be wearing their masks, and they would, have comments or just, people like moving away very quickly, or even at the very worst, like, incidents of violence and assault. So for the last 2 years, it's been very draining on the Asian American community, and being a very, like loud and proud Asian American,
Public-facing, important.
Yeah, it's. I think we've been doing double duty, not just us, but everybody in Chinatown, and just trying to do our part as part of the community. If you don't stand up, if you don't, become part of the civic fabric of the city, other forces could turn things the wrong way. So we feel like it's very important to be opening businesses, to be working together as a community, and to be taking care of our employees.
Thank you for all that you are doing for Chelsea Market, for New York City, for all the communities, and in particular, Asian New Yorkers right now.
Thank you too.
Oh my. Okay, so wait, Joanne, what do we have here?
So this is by Kitsby. Their thing is these lava cakes. So this one happens to be black sesame.
Oh my gosh, look at that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
Mm. It has a light sweetness to it, but that delicious sesame savory.
Mm. Oh.
Oh my gosh.
Mm.
And then what's our number 2 over here?
So this is their soft serve. And when they launched it, there were lines like literally out the door.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I think this is a honey chrysanthemum. Do you taste it?
I can absolutely
Let's see.
taste the chrysanthemum there. That is amazing. Oh my gosh. Well, we're gonna keep eating, but you have a chance to win a $150 gift card to all the places that we visited today. If you comment in the feed and tell us what your food tour of Meatpacking would be. Thank you so much for being with us today,
Oh
Joanne.
my gosh, thank you for having me. It was delicious.
What a tour it was.
What a tour.
Stay tuned for the next episode of Meatpacking Unpacked. Take care, everybody.
Bye. Thank you.